Hello students, hope you all are well. The fifth chapter we started. The first video I already explained how to find out the new profit and loss sharing ratio including the new partner. According to your textbook, Elements of Accounts of Part 1 Standard 12, the illustrations like that and exercise also you will make practice. But apart, I already told you, apart from your textbook, I want to do few extra type of sums which is not given in your textbook. Textbook, whatever the sum is given, that you will make practice, I know that one. But few extra sums I made it, like that questions you will not get from your book, and if it is coming in your board exam, that also you should do it. Let you know what are the different type of sums which is not given in your textbook. See, I am reading the questions, you follow the questions very carefully. A, B, C and D. A, B, C and D are the partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 4:3:2:1. Mr. E admitted as a new partner in the firm for 1/4 shares, which he will take in such a way that 90% of his share, of each share, his matlab Mr. each share he will take from A, B and C in the ratio of 5:3:2 and rest he will take from Mr. D. Once again, I want to read the questions very carefully. See, परसेंटेज वाला सम आपको बुक में नहीं दिया, लेकिन यू हैव टू नो हाउ टू डू दिस वन ऑल्सो. 4 persons are there, that was old. Their profit and loss share ratio 4:3:2:1. E is a new partner. E will take 1/4 share, and from there lots of confusions. It is given this 1/4 share Mr. E will take from Mr. A, B and C, not in a simple way. It is given the 90% of 1/4 share, whatever it is coming, not 100%, 90% of 1/4 share, whatever it is coming, that he will take from A, B and C, not in simple way, in the ratio of 5:3:2. So first of all, I have to find out 90% of 1/4, whatever it is coming, and that I will distribute into A, B and C. Matlab we will calculate how much A will give, how much B will give and how much C will give. Now 90%, left is 10%. It is given rest he will take from Mr. D. So rest, whatever it is given, rest is 10%. So now let me find out first the 90% he will take from A, B, C in the ratio of 5:3:2 and 10% he will take from Mr. D. How much is the 90% of 1/4? That you should know. 90% of his share means 90/100. 90% means 90/100. Of means multiplication. So 90/100 multiplied by 1/4. So 90% of D's share. This is Mr. Sorry, this is E. Sorry, this is Mr. E's share. So 90% of each share, Mr. E, that comes 90 by multiplication, so 90/400. And 10%, if 90% is 90/100, so 10% will be 10/100. So 10/100 of Mr. E, E's share 1/4. So that comes 10/400. Now question is there, if you add these two, 90/400 or 10/400, it should be always 1/4. See, 90 plus 10 is equal to 100. That comes 100 divided by 400, which is 1/4. So this 1/4, again this given 90/400 and 10/400 fractions. Now question is there, this 90/400 who will give? 90/400 Mr. A, B and C will give, and 10/400 who will give? Mr. D will give. Now A will give how much? A will give in the ratio of 5:3:2. Matlab 90/400, whatever the share is getting 90%, that A will give 5 part out of 10 part. A will give 5 part out of 10 part of 90%. This 90%, A will give 5, 3, 2 ratio A, B, C. So A will give 5 part of 10 part of 90/400, which is coming 450/4000. The number, it is coming like that, but you should know how to do it. For that I have taken this sum. Similarly, B will give 3 part of 10 part of 90/400. So that is coming for B. B will give, that is this 90%, it will be divided by 10, and 3 part out of this 10 part, 3 part Mr. B will give. That means 3/10 into 90/400, which comes 270/4000. And C will give 2/10 into 90/400, which comes 180/4000. And how much D will give? It is given D will give 10%. 10% means 10/400. Here D is giving 10%. 10% of 1/4, that comes 10/400. Now as 4000, 4000, 4000, 3 places denominator we got 4000. Here also we have to make this one also 4000. How? If you multiply 10/10, you will get 4000. Now who is giving how much? That you got it. A will give 450/4000, B will give 270/4000, C will give 180/4000, and D will give 100/4000. If you add this all, this and this, it should be how much? It should be 1/4. So if you add it, you will get 450 plus 270 plus 180 plus 100. If you add, you will get 1/4. Now who will give how much? That you come to know. Mr. A will give. Now we are going to find out the new share. New share is equal to old share minus sacrificing share. So old share 4/10, 3/10, 2/10, 1/10. Sacrificing by A 450 minus 450/4000. For B 270/4000. For C 180/4000. For D 100/4000. Now the LCM of 10 and 4000 is equal to 4000. And if you solve it, every one of you know, if you solve it, see 4000 divided by 10 means 400. 400 into 4 means 1600. Again 4000 divided by 4000 is equal to 1. 1 into 450 means 450. So you will get that 1150/4000. In case of a B, you will get 930/4000. In case of a C, you will get 620/4000. In case of a D, you will get 300/4000. Now Mr. E, who is the new partner, admitted, and he is getting 1/4. Now I want to make the what? I want to make the denominator equal. Here 115 divided by 4000 means if 110 you can deduct it, means it is divided by 10. So it is giving 115/400, 93/400, 62/400, 30/400. Now this we have to make 400, so you have to multiply 100, so 100/400. I told whether your answer is correct or wrong, you can check yourself. 150 plus 93 plus 62 plus 30 plus 100, it should be 400. So new share is equal to new 150 is to 93 is to 62 is to 30 is to 100. Next, extra sums. Another type of sums. I want to show you how many different types of sums it may be created. So many different types of sums. All these sums it is not possible to teach you, but you have to learn, you have to understand, you have to find out the way how to do it. I want to tell you the formula. On the basis of that you will try to solve it. The next question, A, B, C, D and E number of persons I want to increase. Why? To make you confused. But you know how to do it. Once you are able to do the previous one, next one also one more person it is increased. So we will follow the same way. A, B, C, D and E are the partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 5, 4, 3 to 1. 5, 4, 3 to 1 means 15. 5 plus 4, 9 plus 3, 12 plus 2, 14 plus 1, 15. Mr. F comes as a new partner for 1/5 share. Mr. F is the sixth person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sixth person. And he will take 1/5 share. But which way he will take? It is said the 60% of his share. Whose share? Mr. F's. He will take from Mr. A and B in the ratio of 3:2. 30% he will take from D and C in the ratio of 1:2. Rest from Mr. E. How much it is given? 60% he will take from F. 60% of his share. Whose share? Mr. F share. F share is how much? 1/5. 1/5 ka 60%. Whatever it is coming, that he will take from A, B in the ratio of 3:2. Previous sums you have done. 30% he will take from D and C. Here it is given not C and D. That to make you confused. D and C. 30% of 1/5. Now question is coming. Here 60% and here 30% is given. Whatever the rest it is given. The rest is from E. That means rest is how much percentage? Rest is 10%. Now let me find out the 60%, 30% and 10% of Mr. F share how much is coming. 60% is coming 60 by 100 into 1/5, which is coming 60 by 500. Who will give A, B? Which ratio? 3:2. 30% means 30 by 100 multiplied by 1/5, which comes 30 by 500. Who will give? Mr. D and C. Here I change, not C and D. D and C in the ratio of 1:2, and 10% which is left. 10% means 10 by 100 multiplied by 1/5, which is coming 10 by 500. Who will give? The E will give. Now question is there. 60% means 60 by 500, but it is not that 60 by 500 A will give and 60 by 500 B will give. Again you have to classify out of the 60 by 500 how much A will give and how much B will give. The A will give 3, A and B it will give 3:2 ratio. That means out of the 5 part, 3 part. Out of the 5 part, 3 part A will give of whose? Of 60 by 500. So 3 by 5 of 60 by 500 Mr. A will give, which is coming 180 by 2500. I told that of means multiply. 3 by 5 of 60 by 500 means multiply. So it comes 180 by 2500. 180 by 2500 means 36 by 500. You try to do it how it is coming. B is giving 2 by 5. 2 part of 5 part of 60 by 500, which is coming 2 by 5 into 60 by 500, which comes 120 by 2500, which is coming 24 by 500. Now Mr. C. C is giving how much? Mr. C is giving, it is said that C is giving, yes, D and C 1/2 ratio. That means C is giving 2 part of 3 part and D is giving 1 part of 3 part. So D is giving 2 part of 3 part of 30 by 500. C is giving 2 part of 3 part. That means this is divided by 3 and multiply by 2. 2 part of 3 part of 30 by 500. 30 by 500 you are getting 2 by 3 into 30 by 500, which you are getting 60 by 1500. Here you got 2500, but here you are getting 1500. Denominator is changing. and D is giving 1 part out of 3 part of 30 by 500, which is coming 30 by 1500. 30 by 1500 means 10 by 500, 60 by 1500 means 20 by 500. You try to solve it, you will understand. And Mr. E is giving 10%. 10% means already you know 10 by 100 of 1/5, which is coming 10 by 500. Now question is there, this is the sacrificing by all these 5, which is coming 30 by 500, 24 by 500, 20 by 500, 10 by 500 and 10 by 500. If you add this all, it should be the whose share? The Mr. F shares. F shares is how much? 1 by 5. You will get it. You try yourself, you will get it 1 by 5. Now this part you all of you know, the new share is equal to whole share minus sacrificing share. So whole share for A 5 by 15. Previously I wrote 10, actually it is 15. 5 by 15, 4 by 15, 3 by 15, 2 by 15, 1 by 15 up to this. Minus sacrificing by A 36 by 500. 36 by 500 by B 24 by 500. For C it is 20 by 500. For D it is 10 by 500. For E it is 10 by 500. You solve it, you will get it that 392 by 1500, 328 by 1500, 240 by 1500, 170 by 1500, 70 by 1500, and F is getting 155. So I have to multiply 300 by 300. 300 by 300 means 1500. This is 1500. Correct? So this is the ratio what you are getting. Odd number you are getting, like that figure you don't get anywhere in your textbook, but you should know how to do it. For that I made this sum extra. Always my target is there. What is not given in your textbook, that type of questions I want to teach you. So this is 392 is to 328 is to 240 is to 170 is to 70 is to 300. That is your answer. By seeing this answer, you will get confused and like that answer it may happen. Yes, of course, it may come. That also you have to make practice. Next, I want to give you some homework. And this homework you will make practice at your home. And apart from your textbook, I told you, in your textbook, whatever the illustration as well as the exercise sum, it is given. All you will do after doing these extra sums, whatever I taught you, that also you will do. Even though if you do not understand, you will tell me. After that, you will do homework, extra sums. This is the homework for extra sums homework. You made practice. If the answer is not getting clearly, you can contact with me. I have given 3 questions. I want to explain the questions. What type of question I taught you, like that question sheet is given. That also you will follow it, but there is slight something somewhere change is there, that you will understand. Question number 1. A, B, C and D are the partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 1:2:3:4. Generally 4:3:2:1 it is given. But always I want to do change. 1:2:3:4. Mr. E comes as a new partner for 1/5 share. A, B, C, D. Now E is coming for 1/5 share, which he will take from A, B, C and D in the ratio of 1:2:3:4. Find out the new profit and loss sharing ratio of all the partners. Some of the questions to make you confused. This is very easy questions, but whenever they are giving it here, that 1/5 share Mr. E will take from A, B, C, D in the ratio of 1:2:3:4. No, what you will do, I know that one. You will do 1/5 oh, this is 1 by 10. 1 by 10 multiply by 1/5, 2 by 10 multiply by 1/5, 3 by 10 multiply by 1/5, 4 by 10 multiply by 1/5. That way if you do, you will get the answer. But in this question especially, if you don't multiply, that first question of the previous video, keep it in mind, first questions of the previous video, if you deduct 1 minus 1/5, then if you remaining, if you distribute to A, B, C and D, you will also get the answer. Because this is to make you confused, I have given this one. It's question number 2. A, B, C and D are the partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is given 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. E comes as a new partner for 1/5 share, almost the same. Here 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it is 1/5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it is given 1, 2, 3, 4. Mr. E is the 5th person for 1/5 share. He is coming and he will take half from B and C. See, it is given half. Don't be so confused. Half means 50%. So you will take half of 1/5. Half of 1/5, whatever is coming, that he will take half of 1/5. Most of the students, what they are doing, you know, half of 1/5 means 1 by 2.5 they are doing. That is the things which you have to understand. Half of 1 by 5 is equal to 1 by 10. 1/5 का हाफ 1 by 2.5 नहीं है, कीप इट माइंड. 1/5 का हाफ 1 by 10, because 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10, if you add half plus half, it will be 2 by 10 means 1 by 5. That is the things most of the students they do not know. So half he will take from BC, B and C. Here it is given B and C, and remaining half he will take from A and D. Ratio is not given. It is given half he will take B and C. So B and C का ratio से आपको divide कर देना है, and half he will take A and D. So it is not given A, B and C, D. Find out the new profit and loss ratio of all the partners. You try. If not possible, I am here. Question number 3. A, B, C, D and E. It is given 5 plus 1, 6. A, B, C, D and E are the partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 1:2:3:4:5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means 15. F comes as a new partner for 1/5 shares. F is coming for 1/5. Actually, F is the 6th person, but he will take 1/5 share. 70% of F shares. So 1/5 का 70%, whatever is coming. 70% you know. 70 by 100 multiply by 1 by 5. That means 70 by 100 multiply by 1 by 5. 70% of his F shares he will take from C, D and E. C, D and E. See, C, D and E in the ratio of 2:3:5. 2:3:5 in the ratio C, D and E will give. And 30% he will take from B and C, not A, B. To make you confused, here it is given the 30% he will take from B and C. Here it is given to whom? C. No, that something is wrong. C, D and E in the ratio of C, D and E in the ratio of 2:3:5, and 30% he will take, that is B and A. This is A. 30% he will take from B and A in the ratio of 2:3. Yes, this is B and A. Find out the new profit and loss ratio of all the partners. 1 second, I want to read the questions. Here by mistake I wrote C, but it is A. A, B, C, D and E are the partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 1:2:3:4:5. F comes as a new partner for 1/5 share, 70% 70% of his matlab F shares he will take from C, D and E in the ratio of 2:3:5. 30%, 70 plus 30, 100 हो गया. 30% he will take from B and A, not A, B it is given. B and A. That means B will give how much? B will give how much? 2/3, and A will give how much? 2/5, and A will give how much? 3/5. Is not it? So do one thing. This is, you write 3:2. This you write 3:2. Okay, in the ratio of 3:2. That means B will give how much? B will give 3 part of 5 part, and A will give how much? The 2 part of 5 part. Why I have changed it? Because A share is less here and B share is more than A. Find out the new profit and loss sharing ratio. All the best. I think you understood this all. Once again I am telling you, you have to learn the 5 steps from this chapter that I already told in this first page. 5 steps you have to learn. How to find out the new profit and loss sharing ratio, and accounting effect of goodwill, revaluations account, distributions of the reserve and accumulated profit, and adjustment is change. Out of these 5, that 3rd and 4th already you learned from the previous chapter, which I will not teach you once again. The first point I completed today. Next video I will tell you the accounting effect of goodwill. Whatever I am telling, everyone will follow that one. Then only you will be able to understand the next video. I think you understood. All the best. Bye.